Hey everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I have a full face of Milani Cosmetics. They just had a few new releases, which was the Conceal and Perfect, the Stick Foundation, their concealer, and bronzers. So I do feature all of those in this video as well as everything else that it takes to make a full face. So I hope you're excited for this video. I will quit talking and let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I'm going to start out with Milani's primer. It is the Prime Shield Face Primer and it looks like this. And this is the more mattifying primer. It says that it primes skin to create a smooth canvas for makeup, mattifies imperfect skin, minimizes the look of pores and fine lines, and it's lightweight and a non-greasy feel. So that's right up my alley. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my face, and then I'm going to go in. They also release like a stick blurring primer type thing. So then I'm going to go in with that in my T-zone area. And this is what the primer looks like. It does not smell good. I don't know what that smell is, but it kind of reminds me of the Morphe primer that I just tested out. It kind of feels a little slick. However, if you watch that video, you know it worked really well for my oily skin. So hopefully this one will work well as well. Alright, I got that all blended in. And then I'm going to go in with the Instant Touch-Up Blur Stick. And Smashbox has a blur stick that kind of reminds me of this, the consistency of it. And you can put it on before your makeup, and then you can also use this throughout the day to touch up if you start getting oily in some areas. So I'm just going to apply that in the T-zone area. And it's very smoothing. I do like this. It also will fill in any fine lines that you have. And I have a couple up here, so I'm just going to go over those lines. Blend that in. Alright, so now that's all in. I also picked up the, they released a new stick foundation. And it is called the Conceal and Perfect Foundation Stick. It looks like this. And it is $9.99, so very affordable. And it says that it says our full coverage creamy foundation stick blends seamlessly to cover imperfections and even skin tone. This weightless stick delivers a natural matte finish that lasts up to 12 hours. The transfer and water resistant formula contains bamboo powder to absorb oil and lily extract to lighten the look of pores, and is available in 20 shades. So here is the foundation shade range. So it could definitely be a little better. I only see 4 deep skin tones, so they could definitely work on that a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and test it out for you. I picked it up in a few shades. I picked it up in 230 light beige, 255 sand, and then I also picked up a contour shade, which is 285 chestnut. So I'm going to go in first with 230, and we'll see how that matches. Not bad. I might need to mix some of the darker shade in. And then I'm going to go in on the right side of my face with the Beauty Blender, and then I'm going to use this TJ Maxx Special brush. I'm going to go in with the flat kabuki side on this side of my face. So we'll go ahead with the brush. Okay, so just upon first application, it definitely does not look full coverage to me. And I put a right smart amount of product on. So I think we're definitely going to have to build it up. Alright guys, so I do not like this foundation so far. I don't. It's just, the coverage is not there. It clearly said it was full coverage, and I do not see full coverage at all. So let's just go back in and try. And I don't know. It could be the primers. Maybe I should have just used my regular primer. Let's just go back in with a little of the 230. And I really didn't like either side better, the brush side or the stick or beauty blender side. But I just don't feel like it's looking that great on my skin. And I don't want to keep like adding a bunch of product and make it look cakey. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see what it looks looking like. Maybe I need to blend my ear. So that's what we're working with. Maybe the concealer, when we get the contour on and get everything going, maybe it'll all fall into place. I just feel like it looks a little patchy. It's not really giving me full coverage. I can still see a little of my scarring and redness peeking through. Alright, so there's that. Now I'm going to go in with the brand new Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer by Milani. It looks like this. Very cute packaging. I also picked this up in 2 shades. I picked it up in 110 and 125. So I'm going to go in with 110 first. And the concealers were only $8.99, so very affordable. Oh, this is a really nice concealer. So there's the concealer blended out. It looks really nice. It's not really full coverage. I mean, you've got coverage there, but it's not like an extreme full coverage concealer. Then I'm just going to go in with the shade 125 in the center of my face. So there it is with the concealer blended out, and I think it looks pretty good despite the foundation not looking too hot. Alright, so now I also picked up a darker shade of the foundation. I'm going to try to cream contour with this. Again, this is 285 Chestnut. And what I like to do, I just like to take whatever stick, foundation, or contour stick I have and use a little brush. This is a Sonic Kashuk brush. It just comes in a set. And I'm just going to get a little bit of the product on the end of the brush and just try to start contouring. Okay, so there's that. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe E8, which is my favorite brush for cream contouring. I'm going to do the same thing. And whenever you're contouring the, your jawline, go back behind your ear and come down that way, so you won't have a line like of it stopping like right here and being able to see it. But if you go back behind your ear, it creates that shadow. Kind of gives you that sunken in look that we all want. And it gets rid of that double chin, which is awesome. And I think this did really good as a contour. It blended nicely. It doesn't look, patchy. It looks really good. So even though the foundation I don't really care for too much right now, I would definitely continue using this as, a cream contour. I think it's really nice. And just because I don't like something or something doesn't work out for me does not mean it won't work out for you. Because, we're all made differently, and what works for me might work, what doesn't work for me might not work for you, and vice versa. So I'm just going to take the same brush, and then I'm going to go in and try to blend out this nose contour. So next I have the translucent setting powder from Milani, and it is in transparent light medium, and it looks like this. And I'm just going to use this to bake and set the rest of my face. So, all first impressions, I'm not too crazy about the powder. I don't feel it's very smoothing, and I don't like the color. It kind of darkened my concealer. So now I'm going to do brows, and I did pick up a brow pencil from Milani, and it's in the same shade I'll use as in the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer or brow wiz, and this is shaped just like the brow definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is the Stay Put Brow Sculpting Pencil, and it says it's a 16-hour wear. and it fills gaps, water resistant, and it's a matte finish. It looks like this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows with this. I've never really found a brow pencil that I enjoy from the drugstore. I feel they're really waxy and it's just hard for me to work with, but hopefully this one will work out. So you get your spoolie on one end, and then you get that square looking shape. So I'm just going to fill in my brows. That actually is pretty good. I don't mind this pencil actually. It was actually really quick, really easy to work with. It is kind of waxy, but I mean, I've had worse and I've had better, so I enjoyed using that. I'm just going to fill in the other side the same way. Try to fill it in the same way. So the brows are done. I definitely like this brow better than this brow, but that's okay. It went on very quickly, very easy. I actually really enjoyed using this pencil. So if you're, you know, on the hunt for a cheaper alternative, I would definitely try this out, because I did really like it. Alright, I'm going to go do my eyeshadow next, and the palette that I picked up from Milani, it is the Pure Passions palette. It looks like this. Very beautiful. And here are the gorgeous colors. So I'm just going to start by taking this shade right here. It's kind of the one in the middle. It's like a matte brown, and I'm just going to put that all in my crease. Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay. Oh, Lord. Now we got some work to do. So let's blend that out. Okay, first off, very pigmented, so be careful. Tap off all the extra off your brush. Okay, so that's better. And if you were just wanting like a quick and easy look, I would just leave it like this, head out the door, wouldn't worry about it. But I'm going to go into one of these darker shades and then try to put a shimmer on. See how the shimmers work. But this color is awesome. I really like it a lot. It's very pigmented. It's easy to work with. And you don't find eyeshadows at the drugstore that are really that easy to work with or that pigmented. So I'm really glad I picked this palette up. Alright, now I'm just going to go in with a little smaller brush. I'm going to go in with the M433. It looks like this. And I think I'm going to go into this one, this shade right here. Right here, and maybe Try to deepen it up just a tad. I'm going to use that same brush. And just put this in the outer corner of my eye. Don't go too far in. Yeah. So far so good, guys, and I'm not going to take that dark color under my eye. I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm just going to go in with one of the shimmer shades in the palette. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's at the top in the middle. And I've got my MAC 242, which looks like this. It's really good for applying shimmers. And I'm going to spritz it with, well, I'm going to try to apply it first without using MAC Fix Plus and see how it works. Definitely like the side where I wet the brush. I think it just looks way more metallic. So there are the eyes. I think it looks really good. I'm just really, really, really impressed with this palette. Okay, so now I am going to bronze up the face. My favorite part. So I picked up two bronzers. I picked up this one in Sun Kissed, this one in Sun Tan. And you can tell this one's a little more cool tone, so I'm going to try to bronze with this color. I mean contour with this color, and then we'll bronze with the Sun Tan color. It smells like the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's got that same coconut smell. So, I want to know, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Do you have big plans? And what are some gift ideas for your, guy in your life or girl in your life? I'm just curious. Valentine's, well, it's like Valentine's Day and then his birthday. So it's always kind of like, I don't know. And he is so hard to get for because, I don't know, he won't ever tell me anything, and then I just kind of have to guess or, listen to little hints about, oh, I want this or I want that. So he is extremely hard for. Do you all have that problem? Or your guys or girls like that? I do have a couple of gifts in mind for him, so I think I know what I'm going to get him. I think that worked pretty good for contour. Now, alright, so now I'm going to go in with the warmer tone bronzer, which is the one in Suntan. It looks like this. And I'm going to take my favorite bronzer brush, which is the one from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collection. It's the JH02. And I think this is a dupe for the Tom Ford bronzer brush. So if you can get this one for I don't know, 12, 15, 18, whatever it is, versus 100 and something. I would definitely try this out. I absolutely love this. I've got a few of these. Is there such thing as too much bronzer? I don't think so. I'm just gonna bronze my whole body. Alright, so there's that. I really enjoyed both bronzers. And the option I got picked out for blush, I kind of wanted to have a few options. So I picked this little palette up. And you've got 2 matte blushes, it looks like, and then 1 more shimmery blush. But these are just gorgeous. Milani, I don't know, they have awesome blushes. So I think I just might go into this shade and then maybe a little bit of the shimmer blush. I really like the blush, which I've always enjoyed her blushes. And now for highlight, I'm super excited about this. This is the Summer Glow by Milani, and it's more of like a golden highlight. Looks like this. And I have a dupe for you guys. So I have my favorite highlighting brush is the Anastasia A23. Looks like this. Well, Milani, they came out with a few brushes, and one of them was the all over blending brush. It looks like this. So if you can see the comparison, and so this is the Milani. I think it's like $8, and this one's like $20 or something. So if you are on the hunt for a cheap highlighting brush and you really enjoy the Anastasia one or this shape, I would definitely pick up the Milani one. I have a couple of these. I really like this brush. So I'm just going to dip into this, tap off the excess, and go in. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, very, very pretty. And don't be disappointed in me, guys, but I forgot all about mascara when I was on Milani's website, so I do not have a mascara from Milani. So I'm just going to go in with my everyday mascara, which is the Lancome Connoisseur Big. It looks like this. And I apologize, I will pick up a Milani mascara and I will feature it in another video. Alright, so their mascara is on. Now, I guess I should have set my face first, but we'll go ahead. And the lip color that I picked up was by, well, it's by Milani, duh, but it is in the shade Fancy, and I think this is their liquid lip. It looks like this. Oh, pink. So there, that is really nice. It's not like very drying. It feels really comfortable on the skin. So I do like that. I don't know about the color. What do y'all think? Do you like the color? Alright, and last but not least, I did pick up a setting spray from Milani. They launched new mattifying setting spray, so right in my alley again. So I know the other one they have, Make It Last. It is not a mattifying setting spray. I have used that before and I really like it. So I have high hopes for this one. It is a matte charcoal setting spray. It is oil control mattifying. And it is a 3-in-1 lightweight spray. Controls oils, mattifies, and sets makeup up to 16 hours. And we will not be testing that, but we'll just believe what they say. Alright, so I'm just going to go in and set my face. Oh my god. Be careful. I feel like I'm just like throwing like buckets of water all over my face. Okay. Alright, so let's let that dry. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think it looked pretty good. But anyhow, alright guys, so let's go ahead and recap everything. I did not really care about the foundation, but I will update you guys in the description box. I'll let you know how it wears. Maybe I'll like it better once my oils start coming through, and maybe it'll just look nicer. I do like the concealers. I really enjoyed the foundation for contouring. Let's see, the eyeshadow palette, it was a winner. I absolutely really enjoyed it. The highlight, loved it. Blushes, loved it. The translucent setting powder, not so much. I just didn't think it was very smoothing. I didn't like the color. The lip color, it feels really moisturizing. It is, you know, I don't know about the color, but it feels really comfortable on my lips. The bronzers, I really enjoyed those. The eyebrow pencil, I really liked it, surprisingly enough. And yeah, I think that's it. The primers, I'll just have to update you in the description box as well and let you know, did it keep my oils at bay, or, you know, did I get oily really fast? So that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I would love nothing more for you than to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on all the fun we're having here. And don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And that is it, you guys. I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!